Hello, I'm the Who Guy and welcome back to this video, and today we are going to Beaulieu Motor Museum to check out the Doctor Who 60th anniversary little exhibition that they have going on. So the entrance was closed, unfortunately, the main entrance of the Motor Museum, so this would have been the first thing that you would have walked into, so we had to take a temporary entrance, and that kind of hindered it a bit because I couldn't find it. It was hidden away, tucked around the corner. So that was a bit iffy. However, look at this awesome display there with Bessie, the Daleks and the Whomoblie. Very cool. And of course, the screen used Matt Smith and Capaldi Tardis there, as you can see. So here's some video clips of what I was able to get. And there's the Whomoblie. There was little plinths and little signage going into detail with each vehicle, as well as the Daleks, which I do believe were from a New Forest collector. There's Bessie there with the Who 1 number plate. And just overall, really like this little kind of experience bit. Really cool. Never seen a Matt Smith TARDIS before, so that was awesome. I've seen Bessie before, but to see the Whomoblie and some classic Daleks as well was a real treat. And just really stood out in the Motor Museum. As you can see, doesn't really match the classic cars around. But a little hidden feature in the screen used card section, there was a Sarah Jane Smith Mini Metro, which I never knew existed. So here's some pictures of Bessie. It was really cool to see the third Doctor's classic car. Had a bit of wear to it, but that is to be expected with its age. And yeah, it was just really nice to see it. This is a permanent structure at the Beaulieu Motor Museum. However, it was awesome to see it bundled with the Doctor Who things. So across the Doctor Who display, they did have these little plaques with information all about the vehicle, and as you can see, like, goes through the engine performance, the price, the manufacturer and the owner. So that was pretty cool. So pause that if you would like to read. So here's a big picture of the Whomoblie, and as you can see, it looks stunning. The light really reflected off the metallic-y, kind of glittery look. I've never seen this before. I only knew this was a thing a couple of years ago, and I absolutely adore the design. It looks very space age and James Bondy. And here's the information plaque, so you can pause that, all about the Whomoblie. What a name, Whomoblie. Whoever made that needs to get paid more.
So, money's a bit tight.
So then we had the two classic Daleks. They looked awesome. They really stood out compared to the vehicles and the TARDIS behind them. Really, really cool addition. I believe these both were props. Well, one was a prop and then one was a remake. However, these are both owned by a New Forest collector, so that was pretty awesome. And there's me having a bit of fun with the classic Who Daleks. And here's a little write-up for you to read so you can see their origins. And here's a few pictures of the Matt Smith and Peter Capaldi era TARDIS. This was a real treat. I absolutely adored this. It lit up, made it look even better. It was amazing that they had to add this to this exhibition. This was really cool and probably my favourite part of the whole thing. And there is me enjoying that TARDIS a little bit too much.
How about some nice calming tea?
Here's the plaque if you want to pause it, and as you can see, it was screen used. In the middle of all of it, they had this big sign basically describing the show for newcomers, as well as some extra details about the 60th anniversary. And also there was that surprise Sarah Jane Smith car. Didn't even know this existed, let alone it was in Beaulieu. Overall, it was a fantastic experience to visit these iconic vehicles and Daleks. I highly recommend you go see it. However, it does end at the end of February. It's a really great experience to see the TARDIS, the Dalek props, as well as the two vehicles, as well as that surprise Sarah Jane car. There is not a lot of time left for you guys to visit Beaulieu, but yeah, I absolutely loved it. There were costumes as well that you could try on. Unfortunately, just as I was getting there, they were taking them away, so that was a bit unfortunate. However, really glad that I got to see them at least. Also in the shop, they had a couple Doctor Who things in there, such as some Dalek socks, which I already have, and a TARDIS t-shirt.
Doctor, the little shop, they always make you go to the little shop.
Overall, it was fantastic. Smash that like button if you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe down below if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm the Who Guy. See ya.
That's my favourite car.